they had a chance of actually trying to do some good PvP. I don't know if people would play it, but hear me out, guys. I was talking about it multiple times, I think. Necramechs. When Necramechs were introduced, it was a perfect opportunity to add Necramechs PvP. Necramechs are slower than Warframes. Necramechs were new. You could make classes by adding new Necramechs. It's easier to aim with Necramechs. The gameplay is more tactical. Because the problem with fighting a Warframe is that you try to aim and enemy is doing, stuff like this. And try to have a fun PvP. Necramechs are slower. They also could make Necramechs only mods. And the same for the weapons. So we have a smaller pool of mods. So actually, it's easier to balance it. Because with current Warframe, it's impossible to balance it. The system is too big. So if they would, for example, keep the Necramechs, allow, even give them different weapons for PvP with predetermined mods that can be, nerfed and buffed and all, but that doesn't impact the normal Warframe, that would be peak. That would be really cool, and they would literally make some mods like capture the flag, stuff like that. And so, because I should currently with Warframe, making any PvP is impossible. The game is too complex, there's too many things, and even if you nerf something, then in the end you'll have someone will figure out the meta, and they will do some crazy build, and you're cooked. And with Necramechs, it will be possible to keep the game balanced. In a way of adding you options to play with the mods, but if they want to nerf a mod, that doesn't impact the normal game. And yeah, Necramechs are slower, all the things I said. Necramechs have abilities. You could make these abilities, fit for the different game modes. And bro, I would play it. I would really play it. And make it even that when you lose a Necramech, you go into operator, and then you can, for example, kill imagine this. If you kill a Necramech, then the enemy has to leave it as the operator. They have to kind of hide, whatever. But if you also find them as the operator and you kill them, then they have super long cooldown to be alive again. But they have abilities as the operator, so even when you're dead, when you don't have a mech, you can still impact the game. You don't just wait. I don't know. Either way, they had a chance. They still have it, but yeah. Another thing they could add is you have open Plains of Eidolon. You can fly on these Grenier ships. You know what I mean? Then imagine this on Railjack. Okay, but instead of flying on a Grenier ship, imagine actually flying in your what's the name of our ship? Oh my god. Not Orbiter. Guys, help me. Dropship? No, the Railjack. Our ship with landing craft. Thank you. Imagine if you could dock your landing craft to the Railjack, and instead of living in the Archwing, you could pilot your landing craft and shoot enemies with it, Fly it like on Plains of Eidolon, you can fly these Grenier ships. That would be really cool. And I don't think it would be that hard to add it, honestly. I would really like it. But obviously they would need to update Ranger, because now if we would have that many ships it would be kinda weird. But we have to add weapons holding craft, yeah, and mods and all the systems. Obviously. But I think it would make sense for our landing craft to be for our landing craft to actually be a ship that we can use to land somewhere, to shoot, you know. And I would prefer that than using like Arkwing. Like Arkwings are cool on paper, but I don't really like them. You know what, Calibers? I don't think is this way, because we literally have PvP. We got this whole PvE VP, right? So, this Titanine mode. I think the whole like problem, like the issue, is that people don't like it. Nobody plays this standoffs. People don't care. Warframe community don't want a multiplayer. And that's fine. You know. Oh my god. No stupid message. Haha. Why doesn't work? Thank you, Cramscat, for the 5 gift subs. You see, guys, and it randomly bugs. Oh, it works. No. Stupid strip elements. Wait, I will redo the alert. Activity feed. Let's go. Thank you, Graham Scott, for 5 gift subs. For Wazg, for Gloomden, Quetzal Oz, Fantasy Stronger, and Phantom 25. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. This alerts are annoying, guys. And you see that this is not my PC issue. This is Steam Elements issue, because when I replayed it, it actually worked. So it's something wrong with the Steam Elements. But yeah, take you pre-order get of PvP often does have that that, yeah. And you know, guys, we don't need PvP for like every game. I'm just saying that that would be an option. Necramechs could be the next PvP in Warframe. They could be, but in the end, they. You know, the issue with Necramechs is that they seem to be cool, but 99.9% of the time, people use them only to use Note Bone Window. But what is this? This first Necramech, they go into artillery mode and nuke them up, and that's it. I use, for example, Bone Widow. I really like Bone Widow with the shield and like having a big sword. The shield is so cool. But Necramechs are just not good. My Warframes are way stronger. I don't have a reason to use Necramechs earlier. I wish there, like, I know we have like Orphix, right, where you have to use Necramechs. It's just one mission. I wish we'd have more activities where you have to use Necramechs. That would be cool.